That is how fast that you can get legendaries by farming like this. Okay, that's why I like this spot. You go here, look at that. I got a legendary, and I literally just walked here and I got a legendary. Spot number 1 is a new spot in the Shazaar Sea. It's the top right, or kind of top left actually, top middle corner here in the Shazaar Sea, just north of the Oasis waypoint. It's sort of their domain of horror area. There's 2 circles you can run here, one of which I'm running right now, which is sort of the upper circle, this area here, and then there's the lower circle. Both of them spawn a pretty good amount of minions at a clip that you'll be able to continually run in a circle and be able to always have minions to farm depending upon how fast you are. And even while solo, there's not a lot of people that come here. There's only really a reason to come here for your bounties other than the farming reason. And so for that reason, it's a pretty quiet spot as well. So if you're looking to maybe farm solo or try out a new farming location, maybe give this one a try, because it's actually not that bad in my own personal opinion. I think it's a little bit slept on at the moment. This is spot number 1. Let's get going. Next spot is Unnerfed in Mount Zivan. Okay, you're going to take the cemetery waypoint here, and you're going to run up these stairs to the circle. I've shown this spot as the best spot for the kill streaks before. I was able to get over 9,000 kill streak over a number of hours just farming in a circle here, and this spot remains unchanged as one of the best spots. Now keep in mind, this spot is significantly better. I'm running the circle in it right here, right now. This spot is significantly better when there is more people here. There is more minions that will spawn. So if you're wondering why, oh, the spawn rates are either too low for you if you go to test it, or there's not a, like, they're not spawning in all the locations, you need more players. So come here when you have a 4-person party, because you can see like they're not spawning in the corner, etc. Come here when you have a 4-person party that is ready to heavily grind this area and grind it fast, because you're going to want a bunch of players that are excited to get a lot of experience. A couple of things to note about this spot is this seems to be way better experience just because of how quickly you can get the minions going and respawn and all that. So you can actually get experience fairly easily, and you can get the kill streaks as high as you really want here, it feels like. However, it does seem worse for legendary drops as compared to the next one on our list. The next spot is number 3, and everyone knows in the Realm of Damnation, the Plains of Torment. This is absolutely my favorite spot to farm. I run in a circle all the time here. This is the best spot for legendaries, it feels like. Look at this, I found literally an orange the second I got here. I found an orange, okay? That is how fast that you can get legendaries by farming like this, okay? That's why I like this spot. You go here, look at that. I got a legendary, and I literally just walked here and I got a legendary, okay? That's why this spot is 100% the best legendary spot you're going to get. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, okay, well, that's just anecdotal evidence because you literally just got here and you got a legendary. I know, but I actually farmed yesterday. On stream, we farmed 34 legendaries, including 24 new essence legendaries for the monk. I just became a monk yesterday. You guys saw what happened, okay? And we made a video about it. Look at all of the legendaries we have, and that's not including 24 different essences we've already got extracted for the monk. I farmed a ton of legendaries, and I did it doing the circle that I'm showing you right here, okay? This is, in my personal opinion, bar none, the fastest, best legendary farm in the game. It can't be beaten, okay? The reason is you get the most amount of orange spawns here as I've seen anywhere else. I don't know why. I can't give you a good mathematical answer. I can't give you anything but anecdotal evidence. But what I can tell you is that when I'm fighting here, I've seen more oranges consistently than any other location, and I have farmed the other locations a lot. All of the other locations on this list, I have farmed a lot, and yes, I have got legendaries at all the other locations, but I'm telling you, this one is disproportionate in terms of where I get my legendary drops, okay? I don't know why. I can tell you there's no legendary cap or anything, so because it's bogus. I'll get 30 legendaries a day here when I'm farming hard. I can tell you for a fact. So anyone that's like, oh, you can only get 5 legendaries a day or whatever at this point in the game, we know it's just BS because we've done it a million times on stream. And it seems like every time I'm getting a ton of legendaries, it's not me doing my dailies, bounties, it's not me doing my shadow contracts, it's not me going and doing dungeons, okay? It's me running in a circle in Plains of Torment on Realm of Damnation. So just cold hard facts, this right here, this loop that you've been watching me do the last minute, this is where I'm getting like 90% of all the legendaries. You guys ask me, where do you get your legendaries? Where do you get, it's 90% of all of the legendaries I'm getting are coming from right here, and the bestiaries I'm about to turn in from doing this area. Look, I just turned in my Bestiary and I just got 2 legendaries. I actually have a screenshot. I've got 3 just yesterday, I got 2 legendaries out of the Bestiary twice, and I got 3 legendaries once out of the Bestiary. Okay, so absolutely, the Bestiary is still a great source of legendaries as well. There we go. We got some new ones. And tell you what, just because you guys are on the video, I know you want to see how good they identified. Let's find out right now. We identified 4 new items. None of them are any good. Now here, the Forest of Misery, this circle, which is kind of the bottom left of where we were just farming, is another circle you can actually do. This circle seems to be, it's sort of like the East and West Coast. You have people that kind of fight for the honor of each one. You got people that like the spot I just showed and swear by it, like me. I'm one of those people. Then you have the people that fight and swear that this spot's the best spot. I do believe this spot, the lower spot's probably better for experience from what I've seen. I think the monster spawns, I think there's more totem monsters. I don't know. I'd have to actually go count. Okay, but if I had to guess, I would say there's probably more experience here, but it seems like the legendaries drop higher. This is probably all just bias. Okay, and the reality of what it actually is just the fact if there's too many people in one spot, you go to the other. That's probably the realness of it. But the way my monkey brain works, it wants to tell me that the other spot is just better legendaries for whatever reason. But if the other spot's full, then come here. They're more or less the same thing. You can run the circle that you're seeing me do now. You just sort of you just run like this. You go whoop, and you can do a big loop like this one. You can do a small loop like that one. Doesn't really matter. It depends upon how many people you have. I will say this is a better spot if you have 4 people because the loop itself is bigger. So I feel like you can get more total kills in an organized party. Just my take on it though. Okay, that's spot number 4. Okay, next spot is the spot that everyone goes when they're only somewhat paying attention, and you just hit a button now and then, okay? What you do is you go here, this is the captain's area, and everyone takes a spawn. You just hold still, and you drop an ability every 20 or 30 seconds. This is why I show them what in the video I call it the easiest farm of all time, or the easy legendary farm or whatever. This is one of the spots you go here. Right here, there's 4 different spots, one here at the bottom of the stage, one there, and then one in there, and you get 4 different people, and you all sort of just stand there, and you each kill the minions as they spawn. You don't have to run around in this spawn, you just go to each one of the spots, the one spot there, the one in the bottom, the one right here, where these, and you see as the minions spawn, you just kill the minions when they spawn, and then you move on. Or you don't move on, you just sit there and wait, basically. You move on with what it is you're doing in real life. Like you go, you eat some food, you do whatever, okay? You're sitting there working on something else, and then it's like, okay, the minions are dead. The other people, you see there's another minion just on the top of the screen now, if you saw it up there. The other people on your team are killing those minions, and then you kill this minion when it spawns, and you go back to watching your movie or whatever. Okay, that's basically what this spot is basically for. Because everyone seems to not understand when I show these spots that are meant for you to like sit there every 20 seconds and click the button. No, don't fucking spoon here. If you're spooning or macroing or whatever, you're a cheater. You deserve to get banned, and me and everyone else, we don't endorse that behavior. I boot and ban it straight from my clan. I'm not saying to spoon, so I'm just going to put a huge ass, giant, obvious neon sign for the people in the back that don't understand. What I'm saying is you literally stand here, and every 20, 30 seconds, you hit the button yourself, which is still easier than having to focus and run in a circle over and over and over again, like I've been showing on the previous ones. You can get legendary drops this way. Oranges will spawn, as you saw, we killed the yellow earlier, and anywhere that you can really get any of the elites to spawn, you can get like the oranges one to spawn. You can see there's a purple on the map that just spawned down there as well, and there's more yellows, etc. So there is more things that happen in here other than just killing a normal mob pack over and over and over again. There is one other spot that's good for this sort of every 20 seconds behavior. Okay, spot number 6 is another one of these spots. It's up here, Withering Ingress in the Library of Sultan. It's this square right here. There is 5 spawns inside of this square, and all you have to do is get into a party and each person take a corner. There is, as you can see, a spawn in this corner. There's a spawn in this corner up here. There's a spawn in, guess what? Each of the other corners. So minions will spawn in all of these here, as well as minions will spawn directly in the center. What you want to do is get in a party of 4, each one take a spawn, do the exact same thing as the captain area. Okay, I will say, in my own personal opinion, this one seems to be the better spawn in terms of how many minions I'm killing per hour over the captain area. It just seems like I'm killing more minions here and getting more experience. I will say it does seem like it's less legendaries, but I haven't farmed here as much. So again, this is all just confirmation bias that the human brain is pretty bad at, but that's just what I've noticed. Out of all of these, I personally believe out of all of the ones I've shown today, the absolute best one is running in a circle in Realms of Damnation on Plains of Torment, okay? The one that you just do manually by yourself where you saw me get multiple legendaries. I firmly believe that's the best one because I farmed hundreds and hundreds of legendaries there. And like I said, I farmed 34 legendaries yesterday just on the monk. And I can prove that today if you come by. This is day 2 of the monk, and I've got an absolute ton of legendaries. So I've been putting with my money where my mouth is on these, okay? And these are not even including the ones we've extracted. So with that being said, love y'all. Consider subscribing. I'm putting in a ton of effort onto this channel. I absolutely am. We're getting really close to 50,000 subscribers. That's the goal. If we can hit 50K subs, thank you so much. See you on the live streams. Twitch.tv/Darth Microtransaction will be in the pinned comment. I'm normally live 5 p.m. Eastern every single day. So I'll see you live.